Hey, welcome to our listeners, welcome to our viewers, welcome to another edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz here on Classic Radio and GBN TV. Good morning also those of you via social media platforms. Good morning, whether you via the Facebook page, the YouTube channels. Good morning and welcome. Well, my guest this morning, let me say good morning to Mr. Blackman. Mr. Blackman, good morning and welcome to the Mid-Morning Buzz. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Good morning, Glenn, and to all of those who are joining, good morning to you. I'm doing well. Thank you for having us.
We here this morning to talk. It's about the Hubbard's Live Free promotion. You know, I've been hearing about this promotion. I mean, some folks will say 4 years, but it's like Ian's, right? It's like it's been going on for a while. Tell us from the inception, and I'm not from the, you know, I know from the start of this promotion, it's been one of those promotions that you've been hearing about. The interest of it has always captivated you in terms of the prices that individuals may gain from being part of the promotion. You understand from me? And you know, you get all this stuff for 1 year. You understand? Right. But I'm noting a bit of a twist in it. For this year, the 4.0 year, the fourth year in running, I've noticed a bit of a twist in it in terms of it no longer where, if I guess you will give me more details about it as we go through. It's no longer where that one individual will just receive all that stuff that it used to be. Am I correct about that?
Well, somewhat you're correct in that when we started with free. It started as free groceries for entire year. All right. And we had there were draws that were being conducted where persons would win vouchers, and then the final draw is where we had a grand prize. Yes. So that now would be the main prize or the highlight or the climax of that promotion. All right. But with the second, when we went on the second year, we changed it from free groceries to Live Free for 1 year. All right. Why? Because we had partners deciding to come on board because it was a great initiative. It started smack within the COVID period. Persons were definitely in need of the additional help. So we decided to add value while persons were patronizing, you know, standing in long lines and all of that. We decided to give them a bit of encouragement while they shop going through the hassle and the bustle of navigating through such a difficult and really unorthodox period and in time within for everyone, not only in Grenada, it was worldwide. Yeah. So we decided to provide find a way to give back, and we had companies like Flow and Grenlec and so on deciding to come on board. They came on initially. All right. And so we changed the name from Free Groceries because they decided, you know what, I'm going to match what you're giving and I want to give something free for a year too. So opposed to giving free groceries from Hubbard's, we decided to give also free fuel from Sol, free services from Grenlec, and the list
so
goes on.
So that kind of enhanced the package.
It definitely did. And that in itself, it really was the buzz, the beat that was missing, and the beat. The music was complete with them being added in.
Yeah, there's like that little bit of extra rhythm.
That's it. That's it. So then we had the final, which is the Live Free for 1 year. So we had the first edition, and then the second, and the third, and now the fourth. All right.
Where tell us about the fourth edition now.
Yes.
What is so different about it this time around?
Well, the difference really, we had Sisson's Paint as well joining in. Okay. Right? They are the new kid on the block. Right? They've expressed interest sometime last year. Right? But because the promotion already started, it was difficult to bring them back, to include them. Okay. So when we decided to launch April of this year, of course, they were already on the marks, on the starting block, ready to take off. And we would like to say thanks at this point to all of our partners for literally making this promotion something great. I would say it's one of the biggest promotion, a highlight of a promotion within our state right now. You know, so it's really big. And
so who are those who are partnering to make this one, the 4.0 this year as grand as it is so far? Right.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to state the winnings, the prize that they'll be offering, and also these partners. So we had the first, we had Desani, that's Grenada Coca-Cola Grenada Bottling Company. Right. We had they offered free Desani for a year. We had Assistants offering free paint supplies for a year. We had Sunshine Promotions as well. Yes, they were also new.
Yes,
we had Sunshine Promotions. They offered free passes for all of their shows for this year. And we have Caribbery offering free drinks. We have Grenadian General Insurance offering free insurance. We had Coca-Cola again. They offered free Coke No Sugar and a free Coke Original. Okay. Opposed to with additionally Dasani as well. We had Grenada Cooperative Bank. They offered cash of $2,500. We had Flow offering free Hub TV and internet services for a year. And then we had Sol offering free fuel for your vehicle and free cooking gas, doesn't matter the size. Right. And we had Grenlec offering free services for an entire year. And again, the free fuel and cooking gas, it is also for a year.
All right, so you're getting both, right? Whether the fuel or the cooking gas, is it a choice that you have?
No, so we split the price. So on one draw, we're going to pull for the free fuel, and another we had someone winning for free cooking gas. But again, everyone has the ability to win all prices. Why am I saying that? Because the entry forms, when you fill them out, it's not one you're filling out, it's multiple, and it's there in that barrel, and then we spin the barrel to pull a name. So the possibility of you winning multiple prizes is really based on you and the amount of entry forms you have in the barrel upon the day of the draw.
During the time of the day or the time of the draw, how many winners could you have per draw? How many winners could you have?
One winner per draw.
Okay.
Yes.
But then if you submitted in that particular draw, do you roll over to the next draw?
Yes.
All right. Yes. All right.
Yeah. Right. We decided to keep those entries and as much as possible as we can add, and then the final draw, it's a lot of entries right now. I can tell you we have a bigger barrel, so we're condensing everything, putting everything in that one big barrel and conducting the big draw, which is for free groceries for an entire year.
All right, so that's where the Hubbard itself comes in. They're the one, they're the original sponsor. They're coming in there now and making that final draw for free groceries for 1 year.
That's correct.
All right, now for all the winners that thus far, we had from the first draw, I think we are going to draw number 13 now.
Correct.
Who's those winners that has passed so far? If you don't mind saying their names.
Of course. Well, I mean, the draw was conducted live, and we also post them on the social media. We had the first winner, Dasani, Mr. Eric Marshall. The second winner, free paint supply, Miss Andrews Toussaint. Sunshine Promotion winner, Tyrone Nicholas. I know that he enjoyed that for sure. Yeah. We had Miss Rena Watton. She won free drinks from Caribbery. And then we have Kasha Emmanuel, the winner of free property insurance from Grenadian General Insurance. We had Miss Listra George. There's a whole lot of females winning free Coke No Sugar.
Ladies always seem to dominate it.
Let me tell you. We had Miss Avalon Duncan. She won free cooking gas, and I can tell you why. Those statistics show that females, they're the ones who shop more. So
I agree.
Basically,
even though we as a men spend the money,
let me tell you, we're literally giving them.
But they never put our names on the. I understand.
Yeah, we should probably negotiate. The men should negotiate.
I know. I do shop too, and I know what happens. Their name goes on the random, but I spend the money.
Yes. We had Mr. Aline Collins. He won the cash from Coop Bank. Then we had Miss Chanel Lett. She won Hub TV and internet services from Flow. We had Miss Claudette Lewis winning Coke Regular for a year, and Joan Ashby winning free fuel from Sol for her vehicle for a year. And the last draw that was conducted, Miss Jacqueline Ross, she won free electricity from Grenlec.
That's a phenomenal.
Oh yes.
These days in time, who don't like to have that particular win?
Exactly.
No, for over the years, this is the 4th year. How phenomenal is this promotion been for Hubbard's, and in incorporating all of the other sponsors that how phenomenal has that been?
Well, I can tell you this: the fact that we have year-on-year sponsors expressing their interest, or other companies expressing their interest to become a sponsor, that in itself should tell the effect impact or the presence of the promotion, and it is a brand that the Live Free brand is something that you're going to see around for a while, because we do have quite a lot more to offer. This is really, each year we try to include and increase, and come next year it will be bigger than it was this year. We don't know if we're going to say 5.0 or whatever the case may be, but I can guarantee you that it will, because we already started planning, and it's really, really phenomenal. It is a highlight of the Hubbards right now, because it is one of the biggest promotion that we literally push forward. So again, and not only for us, for a lot of our partners, we have companies like Sol that literally they've been running alongside us, because what we do when you become a sponsor, we issue you some entry forms so that you can run secondary promotions within your own establishment. Right? So we had companies like Sol, they went ahead and they printed additional entry forms, and they have their own entry boxes. So when you go to fill up at the service stations island-wide, they'll be issuing you entry forms,
which get to include it in the draw.
Yes. Before the draw, we go around, we collect all of these entry forms, put them into that barrel. We have companies like Flow who adapted the same, and they would say, listen, this is yielding results for us, our customers are happy, and that is satisfaction for us, so we will continue to run alongside you year on year. And so it's really, it's a real blessing to them, and this is joy to us.
If with all of the sponsorship and so forth that comes being this particular promotion, if there's something different you would like to do with promotion, what would Hubbard like to do? I mean, maybe I'm not putting you on the spot of it, but something different you would like to do about this promotion that maybe I'll never fall off.
Well, you're someone putting me on the spot.
If there's something else you'd like to do, this promotion going the way it is great the way it is. But if something maybe of an added incentive you put into that promotion, you think that's possible?
Well,
I mean, there's always something.
I am tempted to say what's coming next year by that.
But let's leave it like that.
But I don't want to say. Let's just say that we pay attention to the environment. We pay attention to what people are saying, what's buzzing, and we try to offer prizes that would literally mean the world to them. Prizes that we know persons would love and would enjoy. For example, we know that the carnival period, it was, this was the biggest Spice Mass celebration ever.
Yes.
So having Sunshine Promotions with us, it was, we were offering a prize that we know persons, when they win, they will enjoy.
And it's a bit lucrative because it's around that time of the year.
Exactly. So so that in itself would somewhat give a hint as to where our mind is. We pay attention to the market. We pay attention to what the people are saying, what our customers are saying, and the general public, and we try to add value in that regard to the promotion, so that everyone, so there is this great inclusion. Everyone, doesn't matter where you stand, there is something for you in that promotion.
All right. Now, there may be someone who is listening to us right now, probably heard about the promotion, probably never really participated. I could care less about those entry forms. What incentive could you offer to them right now, or tell to that individual, or know what they have missed out on?
Well, I think we just listed from prize number 1 to 12. And the persons that won before, you would hear them making statements. I mean, you can listen to those videos that went out before when we interviewed them, and they would say, listen, I've never won anything in my entire life. And most of them are more mature elderly persons, and they would say, I've been shopping at this place all my life, or I've done this many times, I even played lotto and never won anything, but thanks to Hubbard's, I'm now a winner.
And this just changed the whole concept of wanting to participate in it.
Exactly. And it made me feel like a lucky person, like I'll go try on other things. Who knows what's going to happen? It's like the whole dynamics of my perception of view of this, it has changed, because I'm now a winner. I see myself as a winner now. So it gives them a bit of hope. And so to those who never took the chance to, it could be you. It could be you. And we have the final draw happening the 29th.
Well, that's why that's what's leading to my next question, because you probably they always probably go to the various sponsors that you that's included. They go to the supermarkets, they purchase, but they don't bother with the entries. So there's an opportunity now to tell them, hey, make sure you fill out those entries.
Yes.
Drop them off in the whatever where you have to deposit those entries, and you wait on the final draw coming up on the 29th. And the final draw encompasses free food for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Tell us about that. When you say free food for 1 year, how does an individual get free food for 1 year?
Right. So it's free groceries, and we do provide a voucher every month.
Okay.
Right. $400. Now that individual take that voucher or they can leave it at the supermarket at food fair, and when they go, they conduct their shopping and they pick up groceries for that amount. If it's lesser than, then they can leave the credit in, but you're allotted $400 every month.
Okay, so there's $400 worth of grocery. You don't have to take $400 worth of grocery every month.
No.
So if you decide, hey, I'm only going to take a $150 this month because of last month, then it just rolls over to the next month until you. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Exactly.
All right. I mean, I'm happy to hear about the promotions, and for those listeners and viewers out there who probably never participated before, you have up until the 29th to get all your entries in, all the entries in.
Yes.
Get all the entries in.
I mean, and a project that I started and I want to continue is to interview the winners that has gone over the years, and it's some really amazing story. Remember the first person that won, she won free groceries for a year. The first prize, she literally donated a percentage, or if not all, of her winnings to one of the children's home.
Great.
Yeah, so they were able to do shopping every month and collect groceries. I mean, it's a really amazing. I remember interviewing Ms. Joan Ashby, I believe, recent, and she told me she has been shopping in food fair for over 60 something years, and she never won anything, so she now feels like a winner.
Added incentive to continue shopping.
Exactly. The person who also won Sisson's Paint, I remember I was out of the island at the time when she won. When I came back, followed up with her, and she could not believe. She said, listen, I literally today I left to go get some paint. I was leaving to go get some paint, and I told her, say, hold up, you won free groceries. And it took me probably a week or so to get a hold of her. And she was giving her end of the story. She said, I went to agency on Carolina James Boulevard to buy some stuff wholesale, and while I was there, I was told by one of the sales rep, listen, you need to fill out the entry forms, and she did not want to. He said, oh, I don't win anything. I'm accustomed to doing this. I just
I'm an individual who could testify to that. I have never won anything.
Probably. So who knows? So that was her story. She said she decided, you know what? She filled out one and put it into the box. And that one entry form became the winning entry form. So again, you just never know. And there are some really more magnificent stories coming out of that promotion. So I started this project where I began interviewing them, just a short 30 seconds interview, and to hear the stories. I remember there was this gentleman I met as well. He was like 80 something years old, from Springs area, and this guy, when he heard that he won, he literally left home and came down. He said he didn't even care if he had to walk, and he can barely walk, but he just wanted to make sure, because he did not believe that it was real, because he never won anything in his entire life. So it was really amazing, and to see the smiles on their face, man. So
it means that the really promotion is certainly making an impact on individuals. Making an impact on individuals. Yeah. I mean, with the promotion, and this is not just the only promotion that is done by Hubbard. Tell us about some other promotion that we're probably going to see coming up in the near future, or that is currently running alongside this one.
Yes. So we do have right now. We have a sale on recliners happening at the Hubbard's furniture department. That's on the Carnage. Right in our main building, second floor. We do have a promotion on sofa beds and recliners where you get 15% off. Besides that, there are some brands that we distribute that we do have some promotions happening with, like Dutch Lady. We have a back to school promotion happening right now within all supermarkets. Basically, you spend $10 or more and you scan a QR code that's on the poster, or if you check our social media page, you're going to see it there. You just scan it with your phone. It takes you onto an online entry form. Fill out that entry form and you submit. And that is happening across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. So doesn't matter where you're located. You just fill out the entry form and you hit submit. At the end of October, we'll be conducting a draw virtually where persons can win stuff like free internet from Flow for 3 months. We know that is also the September period is where everyone is heading back out to school, and it could be a bit strenuous on parents. So we want to provide a bit of
relief for
exactly
monetary wise.
We offer it also. We're offering also free back to school or school supplies of $1,000. So it doesn't matter what you may need, we're going to purchase it and we're going to help. So you have that cash available to you. We also have free private tutoring for 3 months as well. Again, this is all part of the Dutch Lady back to school promotion. We have a banded offer that's happening as well too on the growing up milk, where if you purchase the milk you get a free beach ball. So that is also within the supermarkets.
With the Dutch Lady promotion, which just grabbed my interest, because around this time everybody's going back to school. Parents will happy to have their sons and daughters get that little extra tutoring and stuff. All they need to do purchase the Dutch Lady. And I guess there's a entry that you receive, entry form or something.
So we decided to move away from the physical entry form again, because there is a bit of confusion sometimes with the Live Free. Sometimes last year, remember, I'm picking up entry forms for Dutch Lady and I'm getting Live Free promo entry forms within, and we want everyone.
Can I isolate them?
And I don't want the winner to end up in the wrong box, if you get me. So I want to make sure that everyone gets a fair chance with the Live Free. So we decided to conduct that promotion virtually. So with that promo, you just scan a QR code and it takes you on your phone online to a virtual
and everybody goes digital these days. You understand? So that will certainly help.
Yes. It's an electronic entry form. You fill it out, enter your name, telephone number, address, place of purchase, and your receipt number, and you hit submit.
All right, great. Certainly hope folks will gravitate to that particular promotion. It comes in good within this with it now. You understand? Because now the school is reopened, and the parents will always like that extra assistance.
Definitely.
Want that little bit of extra assistance, and so
definitely.
So we getting set for the final draw on the 29th.
Definitely.
If you have all of your entries that you probably took home and you didn't fill them out, now is the best time to do so.
It's a final call.
And there's no problem whether you purchase gas or you purchase whatever and you got entries, drop them in.
Please.
Once with these the particular, of course, where you purchase, they are part of the sponsorship. You just fill them out and drop them off. You go to purchase food at the food fair and you get your entry forms, fill them out, drop them off, and wait on the 29th.
Yes, and there's no confusion as to where you can drop them off.
All right.
Anywhere you see the marked entry box. So whether you purchase in Hubbard's and you're passing by the gas station, they're like, oh, I have some entry forms there. While you're filling up, just fill them out and you drop it at the gas station there. Or you could be passing by Flow, if you see an entry box there, just slip it in there. It could be at Hubbard's, anywhere, any department in Hubbard's, just fill them out.
Makes it a little bit easier for individual not having to worry about, but I have to look for a specific place to go drop it off.
That's right.
You understand?
That's correct.
Great.
That's correct.
Mr. Blackman, I want to thank you a whole lot for coming and, of course, talk about the promotion this morning. I know there are folks out there who may have heard about it but never put the interest into it.
Yes.
This would probably suddenly give them a bit more incentive to go on out and be part of it. And looking forward to 5.0. As you said, it may not be 5.0. 50th anniversary 5.0.
That's correct.
Anyway, thanks for being part this morning and sharing information. I surely sure that the viewers and listeners this morning, they're probably happy to hear what it is and some of the success stories that you spoke of and in the films we have won before, that may have been an added incentive for individuals wanting to participate in the promotion.
Correct.
Thanks once again, man.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
Hey folks, that's how we take a wrap for the Morning Buzz here on Classic Radio, GBN TV, and our social media platform. Join us again for another edition. That's where I say goodbye.